Hi, it's Carter, man. I'm at church today, so I want to take a minute to say a prayer of thanks to God that the president of Niger told the evil, vile, grotesque Victoria Nuland to take a hike. Okay? Thank you, God. Look, folks, we have no right to run around the world provoking wars, okay? What Victoria Nuland seems to have some sort of inner sickness, I'm in church, I'd almost say demonic drive to stir up trouble, to cause wars, and to wreak havoc and to rain down death on people. There are 300,000 Ukrainians who are young Ukrainians who have lost their lives largely because of this woman's obsession with death and destruction. So then she goes to Niger and threatens the people there that unless they put back in the dictator they rejected in their coup, who was handing over their uranium to America's ally, France, puppet state France. Let's just be honest about it. Puppet state France. That she was going to wreak havoc on Niger. This has got to stop. All over the world. This woman who, lest you think that she's some sort of lone wolf, she just got promoted to be Assistant Secretary of State. This woman who learned at the feet of Hillary Clinton, who you'll recall destroyed Libya, okay? There's essentially no Libya left because of what America did. Victoria Nuland just got promoted to Assistant Secretary of State, so there is a total buy-in at our State Department and at our White House, unfortunately now, of this thing of wreaking worldwide havoc. Now, wouldn't it be better if, for instance, we took the $200 billion we have spent to finance a proxy war in Ukraine, $900 per household in America? A lot of money. Could you use that money? I think you probably could. And wouldn't it be better if we took that money and either did one of two things, either used it to help those genuinely in need in America. And when I talk genuinely, I'm talking about those who are infirm. I'm sorry. I am not one of those people who believes in the welfare state. And I have a feeling you don't either. To take from those who work hard to give to those who hardly work is wrong. It's evil. Okay? It's sinful and it's shameful and it's sinful. But some of that $200 billion certainly could have gone to those who have serious problems, disabilities, whether physical or emotional or mental. Help them get back on their feet, and there should be programs to help them get back on their feet, not just handouts. Or the second option, how about giving the money back to the people our government stole it from? The taxpayer. How about cutting people's taxes? The fact that you now work 40 to 50% of your time to support government at all levels is obscene. It's obscene. Your money should be yours. You're the one working for it. And that's right across the board. I'm saying cut every tax, cut income tax, cut property tax. I pay incredible property tax so they can take that money and give it to the people on welfare starting in the inner city 5 blocks from me. I drive by and there are able-bodied guys and women sitting out on their stoops doing nothing. Well, they're not doing nothing. They're waiting around for that evening when they can go commit crimes. I'm sorry, that's where we are today. Our tax dollars, a lot of property tax dollars in our cities, go to fund the criminal element. So yeah, cut property taxes and cut sales tax. Cut them all. Cut them all. You know, I went the other day. My wife wanted a bicycle. We went to Walmart. We bought one. Didn't mind paying the price that the manufacturer charged. Didn't mind paying the whatever's added in to help the person who helped us get it down off the shelf, etc., or the cashier. I did mind the taxes. As I said to the cashier, I didn't see any government worker around helping us, me, my wife, or you, consummate this purchase. And she laughs and said, "Yeah, you're right." So get rid of the sales tax too. You're saying, well, how's the government going to function? I don't know. But it can't function any worse than it's functioning now. Okay. Maybe some sort of low value added tax. And when they tax, they should be accounting for every penny with quarterly reports to the taxpayers. Okay. I had to go down to the city hall where I lived the other day, and the place is most people sitting around doing nothing. So fire 90% of them. It's one of the reasons they got rid of Trump. If you recall, he was preparing to sign an executive order that would have drastically cut the federal workforce, which we need to do. I worked in the federal workforce. Most of their time is butt time, sitting on their butt doing nothing. So we got to cut the taxes. And when we cut the taxes, maybe we won't have 800 military bases around the country, around the world. But maybe we won't have, ready for this one, $100 million military base in Niger. What? No. No. Stop it. You know, Niger's an independent country. They don't need our $100 million military base there. And we shouldn't have it there. And we have them all over the world. To his credit, Robert Kennedy says that he's shutting them down. I'm sure if Trump gets reelected, he will. It's time for a change, a massive change. And hopefully it started. The president of Niger gave us a good hint as to what to do. He told Victoria Nuland when she threatened to withhold any federal aid. She's a repulsive woman. She's got those crazy eyes. Disgusting person. Disgusting. She's disgusting. Lose weight, for God's sake. Show a little self-control before you try and control the rest of the world, Victoria. But the president of Niger told her, well, okay, keep your money, and why don't you give it to help the homeless in your own country? Okay. The rest of the world's catching on. We need to catch on here in this country and put an end to the entire overbearing, overriding, overpaid government that we're now enduring. Let's do this thing.